5 o'clock, we're learning more about a national fraternity that just had the charter for its Davidson College chapter revoked after a probe into hazing allegations.
The national fraternity Sigma Phi Epsilon says the reports of hazing occurred in the spring of 2023.
So now we have WBTV anchor John Carter here in studio to help us break down this investigation. John?
Jamie Molly, Sigma Phi Epsilon officials say the decision to suspend the Davidson College chapter's charter corresponds with the college's 5-year suspension of the chapter, a punishment the college shared with the national fraternity on Wednesday. The chapter was suspended by the college for hazing new members, according to Davidson College officials. The national fraternity confirms the chapter acknowledged engaging in the hazing of new members in the spring of 2023. The organization says the college's appeals process concluded at the end of the recent fall semester and confirmed the earlier findings which led to the 5-year suspension. Now, Davidson College and Sigma Phi Epsilon have not responded specifically when we asked them how new members were hazed or how long the hazing lasted. But Sigma Phi Epsilon did send us a statement saying, in part, members of SIGEP are expected to treat others with dignity and respect, providing a safe and supportive environment. As this decision shows, the fraternity takes these expectations seriously and holds our chapters to that standard. Now, once the suspension ends, students will have the chance to reconstitute the chapter with the help of the national organization. The Davidson College chapter of Sigma Phi Epsilon had 58 members at the time of the charter being revoked.